Oh, hello everyone, Ito here and welcome back to another week of this Minecraft series. And this week we are going to be doing work onto the Idona's Veil. But the main reason why we are going to do that, Rider is here, so hello. The main reason why we're going to be doing that is because I already started through kind of at the weekend and over the last week also because the streams were super fun. We started the cleaning out. So right now I'm waiting still for Hoy to give me the approval to remove this chest. And then I packed pretty much everything that I got around here in terms of the chest. For example, my dolls. Yeah, everything pretty much else here that we are going to be packed out. And we are going to start clearing this out. So my goal is to remove all of the childcares that are currently not in use. Trying to clean out these front entrance and maybe doing the system that is going to be for the smelting part where we are going to clear the backpacks and maybe having some kind of a wardrobe or something that we can store the backpacks. I'm looking for something like that. To be honest, I really not sure how we're going to deal with it, but yeah, the big cleanup is now starting. And then we are going to move everything around, we are going to clean stuff, and then we are going to put everything into the Idona part. So yeah, it's kind of a big pack jam one. Hey, Drive's here too. So let's just start it. And cleaning is what I have been doing. So you can see, well, not so much progress, but at least I moved the chulkers out because we spent a big part of this week doing building. I'm building specifically for this type of storage here. Ooh, that was weird. Okay, so yeah, nothing too much here. We just got some of the Idona thingies because this is going to be what is kind of a left for the Idona hallway. But also, and this is going to be the big reveal, now we go this other way around and you're going to see like all of our blockstone kind of become more drained if you want, more mossied out. And if you come out here, you are going to see what happened here. Huh? You would say, hey, wasn't that supposed to be a bell here? Well, actually it is. So you can see we got a big like tank thingy here where we got the cryo chamber, and a lot of these are kind of got drained out from stuff. And you can see like the goo going around because we got kind of a war zone grass zone 0 over here. So you can see there we got the big log for making the veil rung. Then you can see the veil here. Of course, it's kind of sunk on the ground right now. And it's also got smashed out. Where is this? And you can see like it's sunk in the ground, then with the gravel and everything else. So I believe it's kind of portrayed well what we wanted to do here. And of course it got a nice pattern in a spiral shape because sure, why not? Which is also help for kind of breaking a little bit of the same type of block here, add a little bit of a contrast and goes really well with the weather one. And we watched everything, so that was good. But yeah, this is kind of what we have. And of course, this is a super pillar that we played a lot with on the streams. So this is kind of the biggest of the tank thingies here for everything. And yeah, the thing that we are going to do with this is actually we are going to start using these guys, which are my discarded dolls. And right, it's here, so hello there. And yeah, these are going to be the discarded dolls that actually were kind of tried to be created over here into these guys. So that's going to be the lore that what happened here. I still need to probably make the platform where the veil was and probably the roof. And I'm thinking that if I'm going to make it, maybe I'm going to have some type of the platform here or the roof on the other side. Or if not, it's going to be on this part, you know? I mean, the roof kind of need to be more scattered around, so probably we can do some type of border to pretty much like making a cover here for also showing you like the temple goes that way. And also the platform probably is going to be more over here, kind of on the sides pretty much. And it goes consists mostly on the stone and the bricks I believe. So I'm not so sure on that part. If not, we are going to go with kind of a this palette scheme, which is the redstone and the coal. But yeah, something around that is going to shape everything, because right now this is totally on the open, and I think it needs to be more close, like in a building or a pavilion or something. So that's going to be the next stage. But to be honest, I spent pretty much like the whole week working on this, tweaking it, especially working with these Dell and waiting for the cover to oxidize. So it was super slow, but we managed to make it work in the end, and I love this whole building. So this is the one that's going to have kind of the most lore of everything. Of course, we still got some of kind of the material that we can do for the pretty much the wood. And yeah, we need to find a place for all of these dolls in the end. So my idea is kind of put them in some type of armor stand or something in this kind of a tank or something around that, and maybe filling this with some of the souls, but never completing it. That's kind of the goal. And maybe some scatters around, but all of them need to be like on armor stand or just invisible item frames or something like that. So it's going to become a little bit more laggy on this part because of the different aesthetics that we want, but I think it's going to be worth it. And probably some of them we're going to put them in chests or chalkers or something right that. So not all of them are going to be scattered around, because that's going to be really, really laggy. But yeah, this is kind of what we have done already here. I'm super happy with it. Now we just need to go with the second stage and with the cleaning. So I've still got a little bit of extra time this week, so let me go with that right now. And cleaning I had been doing, so look at this. It's pretty much clear of the bamboo, the sugarcane, all the blocks, or the fishing thingy. Everything is either compacted into the shulkers, like this for the utilities, or for the paradox, or just kind of for random maybe utility blocks, or just kind of a totally removed up to this point. But don't worry, I didn't lose any item, I just moved them. So before we go there, I'm still keeping here the smelting side of thingy with the lava and everything, because I want to have another kind of a system like this. I really like it. I don't know. This is kind of one of the coolest updates in Minecraft, where you can pretty much farm lava and kind of provide fuel for your furnaces and arrays and stuff like that. So I know the bamboo ones are really cool, but I really like more the lava ones, even if they can't be automated. So yeah, probably I want to move my smeltery part and make it better working into somewhere around the base, but I don't know exactly where yet. So yeah, it's going to be here for a while, hopefully not too much. But remind me if I don't remove it by next week. That's kind of going to be my own challenge. So now in the inner side, we are not going to make a spoiler, so we are going to move downwards. Okay. And I'm going to show you what I did with the shulkers. So you already knew that I got some here, and I just collected some of the collectible items from the vault, and also these ones, I don't know which shulkers they go. I need to organize this side that is going to contain kind of utilities and mementos and stuff before we start moving everyone on the 10 of side. But then, yeah, I got storage here, and everything is going to be compacted and saved via shulkers. So I just got kind of all the random blocks and stuff that I could collect, like for example sand, and these blocks, actually these ones, I got it lost from the vault. I totally didn't knew that I had them, so I collected more. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of random stuff, just like this other one with the powder snow whatsoever. But yeah, essentially everything is here. I just managed to put a chest minecart if I need more storage even, and also I made this banner pattern for kind of covering a lot more. So when you are coming pretty much from here, you can barely see that, and it's not that overbearing. I want to add some type of banners here and there to cover also these two guys. So probably it's going to be something kind of on the top side like this, that is going to be covering with the ceiling. Maybe I'm going to pull that block out so I can cover it more, the full chest, but worst case scenario, I'm just going to put kind of a trapdoor here and there to cover it, so you are not going to see them. But my initial plan is going to be working with the banners. I want to play more with them, and I think it's going to look cool. So yeah, from this other side, maybe I'm also going to cover them if I use banners, for example, because I can access from the backside of the banner. But we shall see. I just don't want this to pop out too much, but if it's kind of a need to pop out here from working, I'm fine with it. So yeah, storage done, and also I need to show you the interior right now. Also, the other big thing that we have done is the interior side. So let me show you right now is this. So I got a big pillar of spruce aguda all the way up. I believe we are going to cover this side by making some type of more circular shaping, kind of a corner here that is going to cover pretty much all the animal pens, or we are going to move it. These guys, they are cool, but they are not that important, and also I don't need that many space for the resting room, so I can go up to this corner if I want to, like on a straight diagonal, but probably I'm going to try to curve it. Sadly, I didn't have enough time for this week, because I spent all that time making this wall on my back, and I pretty much moved everything that was there, besides not kind of lowering down the drawer, because this guy is still, oh, I think it's just stopped. So yeah, now I can do it, and I believe it's going to be fine. Not like I'm scared at all of moving this guy here, but now everything should still be connected, and everything should still be working. Probably we need to find a place for storing these childcares and everything, like this. Oh, why you are not stacking together? But yeah, some of these we need to move them and find them a location also for the post box. But other than that, this is the new wall where we got, or we are going to store in the armory box, all the backpacks that are going to hold the gear, you know? And then what we are going to do with these guys specifically is we are going to do plop, right click, and after that everything that is going to be left here we are going to grab it, and the extra clear backpacks are going to be there. Then we'll need to find another way to move the items left on the armory here all the way into the Tenos pavilion over there, because over there is kind of where we are going to have the skill altars and the gear setup and everything. So that's going to be project for the next week. And for the U-Walls, we are going to do something slightly different. So instead of going voiding first, and hopefully I'm not going to mess this up, because if I mess this up, we are just going to be voiding stuff. It's not the end of the world. But I'm going to right click on this side here. So we are going to try to deposit everything into this system for the U-Walls, and all the other ones that are going to be left, we are going to go back here, we are going to crouch and put the backpack on that side. So the backpack is going to grab all the U-Walls into the recycler chest, going down into the vault recycler, and of course we added over there another controller slave. So yeah, when that is done, we are going to just grab it and put it into their own chunker. So right now we are going to be able to clear up to 3 chunks at a time. Hopefully this buffer also going to work, because it's going to be up to 2 hopper speed, so that should be enough. And so far I think going with 3 backpacks at a time is going to be enough. So that's kind of my whole project here, and I believe actually it looks really cool how you can go with the wooden kind of template on the top side, how in this specific line is more flat, while on this other one is a little bit more protruding out. And I thought about kind of moving this other side one more block in the front and having some type of light or something in the middle. Maybe actually we can even do some fluid, but so far I'm keeping it simple. If we want more movement on some stuff kind of as a point of interest over there, we are going to add it, but that's going to be for later on. So yeah, a lot of progress this week. I got a little bit kind of a more plan what we are going to do for the next one, because I want to go into the Tenos pavilion and testing more of our gear. As you can see, my gear set is not the best one, I just repaired it, so depending on how I want to focus on the next week, we are going to go heavily with the more nerdy gearing setup, or I was just going to go for the kind of a rank 2 of the Idona, which is the thing that we got outside, which is way more building. Because as I stated earlier on, we need to add like the platform that is destroyed over here, and also the roof that is probably going to be around here. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of work. Probably it's going to be later on because I don't want to build anymore. I have been doing a lot of stuff and it was being super fun. So if you're interested, as usual, feel free to drop by on my Twitch and we shall see us next week. Bye bye.